with gold, the trials and trips of an Olympic gymnast. My name is Bobbie-Sue #1 and this is episode number 78. Wow, we are getting closer and closer to that magical 100, tracking all the hard work and all the progress for me as I'm on my journey to London in 2012 for women's gymnastics. That's my goal, that's my dream. Gold in London in 2012. So much work. Well, if you followed yesterday's episode, I went down to LA Fitness and had my most flexible day ever. Ended up doing 51 slinkies. Well, when you do 51 slinkies one day, the body decides the next day it needs to recover. So this morning my body wasn't nearly as flexible. It was okay. It opened up more on that new stretch that I talked about yesterday. But exhaustion, that plus a combination of my ankle, if you saw yesterday's episode, in fact you wouldn't have known that, would you? Maybe you would have. My ankle, I twisted my ankle. In gymnastics, I also twisted my knee. Well, this morning, I had difficulty kicking over because the ankle just didn't have the strength. So I went down there and I did my couple of bridges, then 3 kickovers, got them, then slinkies, I did a single, then 3 triples, that was great. Then I did 3 back bends, stand-ups, and I had a couple of steps, then I finally got 3 clean ones. Then I went out to do weights. Worked on the pec deck, that was great. So I did some double slinkies and triple slinkies and got to quad slinkies in between. So I did a total of 22 slinkies, which is I think my equal second best ever for a number of slinkies. And today was a day that I didn't feel like I had very much fitness going for me. So my back is like incredible. People keep coming to me and going, Bobbie-Sue, your back is so amazing. I'm like, well, thank you. I said, you're just so flexible. I said, well, I drill every day. I drill that skill. And it's getting so much better. Well, then I went to work with Coach. And I was like, so excited to work with Coach. It was like 3rd day of 4. Knee was still hurting. Ankle was hurting. I used it multiple times yesterday. Had the chiropractor look at it yesterday. The ankle, it'll recover very quickly. I mean, it's just a sprain. And it'll come back really quickly. So I got to see if I could sprint on it. So I did some practice sprinting for the vault, and it looks like I could sprint. So we started working on the vault practice, and I did like 8 great vaults, very close to handstand, and then my knee just twinged slightly. And that pulled up my run, and that affected my vault, and that affected everything, and the knee just started locking up, and I was like, that means my knee's been playing up 3 days in a row. That's not a good sign. So then we rotated the bars. Well, let's have a look at rip watch. Let me show you here. Check this out. Well, that rip was expanded from yesterday's, and this is a new one here on the same spot as last time, and this one here. So I have a total of 3 major rips and 6 baby rips. So a total of 9 rips on my hands at the moment right now I'm working through. So I'm about to go jump in the jacuzzi, and so in the new place I've got an incredible jacuzzi. So I jump in the jacuzzi, then sit under the sun for a little while, ice my ankle, then ice my knee, then ice my shoulder, and then I've got some other stuff to get done. But I tell you what, I've done 4 hours today, it's about 11:30, and the progress is phenomenal. All the back work is really paying off. With the bar routine, we're working on some new casts coming up. I've got some great footage of that. And then also jumping to the high bar and doing long hand kicks. I only got 2. But boy, were they good. The second one, the kick wasn't so great, but all the rest of it afterwards was the tightest I've ever done it, and Coach was ecstatic. So even though it wasn't a massive breakthrough day, it was progress, and I'll take progress every day. But I tell you what, this is the life of a gymnast. One of the other top gymnasts said one time at a meet, she said to me, you know, Bobbie-Sue, if you ever have a day where you have no injuries, kneel down and pray to God. I agree. So, in a moment I'm going to show you all the footage, then come back and wrap it all up.
Counting strong and fulfill any dream I chose to take on. Still I felt so small, I was ready to escape and run from it all. Oh, with every block I faced, I kept the faith I would find a way that I would triumph over hurt, I would triumph over pain, and overcome my fear and step it up again. I celebrate victory as I go down in history, my message strong and proud, I shout it out loud, hear me now. Oh, I will triumph. I gave my life for why I'm here. I could let my heart love all I hold dear. I could no longer hide the greatness I had inside. Oh, and in a flood of tears I began to feel free. I shed the heartbreak so I could triumph over hurt, I could triumph over pain, and overcome my fear and step it up again. I celebrate victory as I go down in history, my message strong and proud, I shout it out loud, hear me now. Whoa, I will triumph. And I know my legacy I will make. Destiny, it grabbed me by the hand, and I know right at this moment I can reach up to the stars.
Well, welcome back. Great progress. Did you like the long hand kip followed by the back hip circle, then the underhand swing, cast and dismount. It was so good, and we're going to get tighter and tighter and tighter, because as we keep working on this, we're very going to soon start working on techniques for level 6. Yes! Level 6 is going to require me to do a baby giant. That's where you almost swing all the way around, except you cut it short. So that's exciting. And a flyaway dismount, where I get to fly away, do a somersault, and then land. I said to coach, we're going to be working on flyaway dismounts soon? And he goes, Bobbie-Sue, they scare me. I'm like, well, you're not the one who has to do them. He's like, well, it's something new and I'm working on. Good. He's going to master it, just like everything else he has. He is incredible. Coach, I love you. You are so incredible. You are such a gift. So, that's what we've got time for right now. Thanks for voting a 5 on YouTube. Thanks for sending all the great messages on Facebook. I really appreciate it. All the hard work I'm doing. I really appreciate all the comments about how inspiring I am. I work hard every single day to be my best, so I can go for gold. That's gold in London in 2012. Well, this is gold. The trials and tributes of Olympic gymnast. My name is Bobbie-Sue #1. This is episode number 78. We'll see you on the next episode.